Alright guys, so as always, the most important part of the job is the prep work. 100%. The most important part of the job is the prep work. So the idea is I'm going to take it right off of this. Okay. Put a new nipple and an IPS ball valve right away and close it. This is the hot line. This is the cold line. And this one is scary. This is a close nipple. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't give me a problem. You can see it right there. Yeah, it doesn't look too pretty. See it there. All right, so this is original. This coming in the build. This is coming in fresh straight from the service, from right there. So I'm gonna shut them down. I'm gonna back this out. Put a ball valve right away. This is where the riser runs up, right through here. So we got the hot. We got the cold. We got some gas lines there. Gotta be careful with that. All right. So when I shut down, I do have some valves back here that I can isolate as well and drain. So here you got the hot line. You got the valve right there. I did this a few years ago. They didn't have any drain in the building before. So I'm gonna shut here and drain here. Same thing with the cold. I'm gonna shut here, drain here. All right. So this is the cold line. It comes across and it runs back there. So I'm basically gonna be draining the front riser and the back riser with this valve. I'm gonna close here. So this is the back riser. This is the front riser. I'm gonna drain it all down from here, which will avoid a big mess when I chop that line out. So, like I said, preparation is the most important part of the job for sure, 100%. So what I got here, I got these ball valves. I got these nipples. Okay. So you already see I put some lamp wick on here. And I'm also gonna put some Teflon. And I'm gonna use this. This is my go-to thing when I'm dealing with old fittings and fittings I don't want to crack, because I don't have to go in too much with this. As long as I got the Teflon and I got this dope on there, I don't have to put it in the old fitting. Those old fittings will crack. That happened to me before. So I call this the blue block. It's the blue block. Yeah, I got it in the bag for a reason. This stuff is super messy. So I got the blue block there. Blue. I got it in the bag. You know, I don't use it all the time. I only use it. I use Pro Dope Real Tough, the white one. But I use this like on radiators, or when I run into old stuff like this. See, when I go in here with the new nipple, that could crack if you go too hard. That will crack. You put that new nipple in there, and in this cold line, I've done it a few times actually. A few times, so I've got my experience with these, you know. But you know, things happen, man. That's the way you learn. I remember it happened to me on a ball valve, an old ball valve cracked, and something old like this in the house one time. I went in with a new fitting and I felt it loose, and I tried to give it another quarter turn, and it split right there. I was like, oh man, you know. Yeah. Learn. So before I shut them down though, I want to get the location where I'm gonna come up through and where I'm gonna come down. So this is on the first floor. I'm not gonna go through here again. I'm gonna go a little bit in front of it. So I'm gonna be able to somehow turn these pipes through here. I don't know what I'm gonna use, but I got all kind of stuff ready to go. I got some 90s, some street 90s, some 45s. I might have to spin it in here, and I might have to remove this wood too, if that wood is in the way, right? So I got the wrenches there. And I brought my stuff. I'm gonna send the pilot with this one. I'm gonna send this pilot through and see where I'm at. All right. I got a accordion pipe. See where I'm at. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this pipe up with some of this. Ease it out a bit. That's my only concern. This hotline, I don't think this is gonna give me a problem. I'm gonna hold back, and back it out. So I'm gonna get all these things ready before I turn off their water. Because the most annoying question as a plumber is, how long is it gonna take? People asking, how long is it gonna take? How long are you gonna have my water off? Well, if everything goes good and I can get that off, boom, valve, boom, valve, then only this riser will be off. The rest of the building will be on. Okay? That's if everything goes good. So I got my few little things here that I'm gonna work with today. I know for sure. My light, my copper cutter. I got some scratch pad. I got my channel locks. I'm gonna use these to tie that pipe in. I'm not going crazy with the wrench. Got to be delicate with that. Those old fittings. Got to be delicate with those old fittings. Alright. My brushes. So I'm going up in 3/4 pipe. Both those lines. My saws are here. Charger. My soda. So basically it's like, you know, you bring all your stuff, you set everything up. Set everything up first. Make sure you got everything. Double check. Make sure you have the right fittings. Everything's ready to rock and roll. You know? Before you do a shutdown. Like I said, planning and preparing. That's the most important part of the job for me. That makes everything go smoothly. Alright. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna get that drill. I'm gonna make a pilot hole. See where I'm at down here. So I'm gonna go up there and make a pilot hole and see where I'm coming through. Alright guys. Show you a little more later. So this is what you call an up and down job. Up and down job. Going up and down all day. Up and down all day, guys. Up and down job. That's what I call. Alright, so I just took a little break. Get some Gatorade. I was able to take out that pipe from there. Install a new brass nipple and ball valve for that riser. That's the hot side. And I was able to take this one out, thank God, with no issues. See right there. So I got it to there. I got these pipes going up almost to the second floor. I'm gonna have to add a coupling. And also was able to rip up the old pipe that was coming up through here. Those are out. Show you up here. They were coming up through here. Down through here now. Gave him some straps. Went to there. I'm covered up so no debris goes inside. Alright. I'm gonna continue and tie this down here. Tie this down here. Right here, since this pipe is coming off the T, pitching down. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully, is I'm gonna play with the 45s and then maybe come with a 90. I don't know, I'm about to see what I have to do there. This one is behind, it's almost right on. I'm gonna come out with a piece, 90, and then boom, and then get it there. This one is gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna do something. I'm thinking with a 45 I can bring it around and up. That's why I offset it like that. You see they're not lined. So I'll be able to work with the 45 like this. Alright, show you more when I finish. Alright guys, here we are. I just finished soldering those two caps on there. I don't know who's gonna come through here if they hit those ball valves. I'm gonna close them, but just in case, you know. Got it capped off there. Soldered it in there. Just turned the water back on, so you already know. Making sure there's no leaks. There's always a joint that you're like, There's always one joint that you're just like, damn, did that catch? But I got it coming across there, going up. Boom, to there. There's gonna be an access panel here. So that's gonna control, I'm gonna tee off in the future right there. And I'm gonna bring the water back around, feed the bathroom, come through here, and feed the kitchen. Right? So I'm gonna get more video on that when I change these waste. There's a few waste lines here I'm gonna change. Right? So there it is, guys. This cutter was giving me a problem today, towards the end. So I'm gonna have to change that blade. I think in the beginning, when I started using that, I wouldn't catch it right. Because you can't push it in too much. It'll just roll and roll and roll. And I think I damaged the blade on that. But it's good. It's a good cutter. But today I noticed that it was burning the edges. And I didn't like that. So I'm gonna change that blade. Now I know how to really use that tool. So it saves a lot of time. The only thing is, it takes a while. When you go to the 1/2 inch, you just gotta push the pipe in and then stop. And 3/4 the same thing. Push it into a certain point and stop. Once you learn that, where it has to stop at, it gives you good cuts. I damaged that, I think. But whatever. I'll just change the blade on it. So, go down here. Oh, and this light is awesome. This light is awesome. It's rechargeable. I just charged it today. Well, I charged it when I bought it. And I just charged it today. I've used this light at least like on 6 different job sites. So today was a complete day. Plus the other days, it'll let you know right there, the indicator. It'll turn red, it'll dim. But it's just a regular, like a cell phone charger right there. USB. So there it is, guys. Brought the 3/4 pipe up. Gave it a little strap action. Right there. Boom, came up. Got 2 couplings there. Then I was able to cross it over above up there. So there it is. I'm gonna insulate this pipe. I'm gonna insulate it. These kind of acted, these supports were good. Because I couldn't put the pipe riser clamp down there, there's no space. So there it is, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go down to the basement, show you how it looks. Also, I'm gonna flush this line down from the basement to get all that gunk out of there. Flux, solder, all that. I'm gonna flush it down right now. So let me do that. Alright guys, so I flushed the line up there. I flushed the line down here, and I got into that apartment on the 3rd floor, and I was able to take off those aerators. But we're done over here. Put these caps on just for safety, you know. Sometimes, especially the hot will give you problems. Maybe a drip or whatever. If somebody thinks this is a hose connection, whatever. Got them on there. So, job is done. Tested. Line's on. Oh, no leaks. No leaks, please. At the hot. Run it up like that. 90-90. That one goes straight up. And I got the cold. And 90-45. Because look, this thing was in a weird pitch. Set like that. I just took it from there. And it went up right there. To open up the hole a little bit. So we done, guys. New risers. Now, maybe I'll put a screen here. Or maybe 2 access doors. Maybe, you know, something like this. That can just be taken down real quick. If that line, that riser for the front apartments needs to be shut, it can be shut right here. Right? I didn't put the drains because we have drains in the boiler room. These are just isolate. Right? And each apartment has their own access panels as well. So you got the riser, that's the building shutdown. And then I got individual valves in each apartment. Alright guys. See you next time. I hope you liked the video. I gotta pull all my stuff away. Look at that. A mess. It's a mess, guys.